Welcome to the Militia Gaming Community. I'm Trigger, and in this video, we're going to go over which Nos Auxiliary is the best, Nos Power or Nos Duration. Let's go! I'm giving away an Xbox Series X to one of my subs this holiday season. Click the giveaway video link in the description or in the top right of this video now to watch the video and enter the giveaway. Just being a sub will not automatically put you in the giveaway, you must officially enter. So go watch that video, enter, and then come back to this one. Good luck! To figure out which auxiliary is the best to use, we're going to have to put these head to head. So what I've done is I've run a series of tests in a straight line. Now, the only way to figure this out is by only changing the Nos auxiliary and leaving everything else the exact same. So we're going to be running the exact same path, starting from the exact same point. And then I sync up the videos and we take a look at which option performs better. So for these tests and for this purpose, I'm going to be using the McLaren F1, and we're going to start with the 5x3 pound Nos option. We're going to launch the car from a dead stop at idle, because this is a variable we can control, right? If I was trying to launch this at the exact correct launch time, there could be some variances in each of the runs that I've done. So here's what we're doing: from a dead stop, launching the car at idle for Nos Power, and then launching it again with Nos Duration. We're going to be holding down A so that the Nos bottles are in continuous use all the way through the entire run. So each of these options is getting a fair shot at trying to be the fastest in this test. So let's take a look at Nos Power first. So after the first bottle is used, Nos Power puts the car at 61 miles per hour at 2.12 seconds. And Nos Duration on the right side also has it at 61 miles per hour. Now this is kind of interesting because you would think that Nos Power would give a shorter, stronger burst, at least that's what the intention was, whereas Nos Duration is supposed to be a longer, sustained burst. And at this point in the launch, at 61 miles per hour, they are dead even. Let's move on to after the second bottle is used. So at the second bottle, you're looking at 115 miles per hour on the Nos Power, and Nos Duration is up at 117, which is even more curious. Why is Nos Duration performing better at the same amount of time that it's taking the Nos Power to use the bottle? You're not even done with your second bottle of Nos Duration and you're already at 117 miles per hour, which is faster than the Nos Power. So let's keep this rolling. After bottle number 3, Nos Power is at 154 miles per hour, Nos Duration is at 156. Bottle number 4, 185 miles per hour, Nos Duration 186. And then lastly, bottle number 5, 207 miles per hour for Nos Power and 208 miles per hour for Nos Duration. So all the way through that Nos Power run, Nos Duration is outperforming it every single time. Now let's go ahead and push forward just a little bit and look at when the Nos Duration bottles run out to see where Nos Power is at. So after one bottle of Nos Duration, you're at 71 miles per hour. Nos Power is at 70. After 2 bottles of Nos Duration, you're at 131. Nos Power is at 129 miles per hour. After 3 bottles of Nos Duration, you're at 171 miles per hour. Nos Power, 170. After 4 bottles of Nos Duration, you're at 201 miles per hour. Nos Power, 200. And then lastly, after 5 bottles of Nos Duration, you're at 223 miles per hour. Nos Power, you're at 217 miles per hour. So it's quite a bit different. Nos Power is losing at every single timestamp throughout the entire run. It's obvious that the Nos Power is not performing the way that the game actually intended it to be, right? Because if you have Nos Power, it is supposed to give you extra boost earlier. It's supposed to give you more boost in a shorter amount of time. So after one bottle of Nos Power, the Nos Power miles per hour should be higher than Nos Duration, but it's exactly the same, and that would be the point at which it would have the greatest advantage. As you go farther and farther down the street and the miles per hour gets higher and higher, the differences between the two should get closer and closer. The biggest difference should be between Nos bottles 1, 2, and 3, and they're not. Nos Duration is winning at every single one except for after one bottle of power, you have the exact same speed. So this is actually pretty concerning, and it's telling. The Duration really is a stronger option, but let's go ahead and swap to the 1 by 15 pound Nos bottle just to see what the results of that test was. So again, we're gonna launch this Ferrari F1 from a dead stop at idle, and we're gonna be taking a look at what happens at the end of the Nos Power bottle, and then we're gonna take a look at what happens at the end of the Nos Duration bottle. So once the Nos Power bottle is used, you should be at 178 miles per hour in 6.85 seconds, and in that same time, the Nos Duration puts you at the exact same 178 miles per hour. Now, let's see what happens at the end of the Duration bottle. At the end of Nos Duration's bottle, you're going to be at 191 miles per hour in 7.7 seconds, with Nos Power in that same amount of time at 186. So that extra time that you're getting with the Nos Duration is actually more valuable than the extra boost that you supposedly would be getting with Nos Power. So anyway guys, that's really it for this video. The Nos Duration auxiliary option is the fastest option in the game. Do not use Nos Power anymore. I'm switching all of my cars, if I haven't already, over to Nos Duration. It is the faster option, without a doubt, 100%. Alright, thank you to everyone who has watched, and shout out to all the subs. Hit me up on Instagram or Twitter if you have any questions about this video or any video. I do my best to answer every single DM that comes my way, and I try my best to help the community wherever I can. Alright, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Trigger out.